Yes, come in. Ah, Doc.
Oh, I'm afraid the time's come for farewells, Reggie.
Yes, I'm afraid it has, Doc. Injuries not cleared up yet?
Oh, not too bad.
What exactly is the problem, then, Doc?
Oh, I haven't the faintest idea.
What are you going to do now, then, Doc?
Oh, I'm going to become Professor Morrissey for good, Reggie.
Oh, that's absolutely... I am so pleased to hear that, Doc. I mean, your spell as community psychologist has revealed to you your true worth, yes. Oh, taking up an academic career at your age. What courage. What an inspiration to lesser men.
Oh, no, I'm only going to call myself Professor Morrissey, Reggie. I'm going back to teaching English in Southwell. I find you can charge more per hour if you've got some sort of title.
Aye, that's it, yes.
Yes, my spell as community psychologist has revealed my true worth, Reggie. I always thought I was a fourth-rate fraud, but I'm not, Reggie. I'm only a third-rate fraud.
Oh, no, Doc. No. That's what Tony would call self-Pittysville, Arizona. Oh. You're a jolly good doctor, Doc. Oh. You weren't a genius, but you were a jolly... Anyway, we used to call you Doc, didn't we? You were just a little unlucky, that's all, Doc. Just a little unfortunate.
Yes, I shall miss you, Reggie.
I shall miss you too, Doc. Yes. Better see a doctor about those injuries, Doc. Ah, Tony.
Goodbye time, Reggie?
Yes, afraid so, Tony.
Charles City, Arizona?
Yes. Yes, I'm glad being my culture officer has improved your command of the English language, Tony.
Oh, it has, Reggie, it has. You know why? Because I'm really into Shakespeare. He's the kiddie. Real laid-back bard.
Yes. Yes, well, look after him, Joan.
Oh, I will. No sweat.
No need. OK, the community was a shambles, ultimately, but it's taught me where it's at, Reggie. It's at maturity. I'm now into responsibility.
Good.
No more wild, unrealistic dreams. I'm going to knuckle down on some hard work. Be a millionaire in 10 years.
Well, bye, Joan. Tony.
Reggie.
Yes. And thank you both very much for everything.
Knockout.
Well, this is it, as they say.
It certainly is, CJ.
You'll realise we may never see each other again.
Yes, I suppose that's always possible, CJ.
A sad moment, Reggie.
Extremely sad, CJ.
Well, this is it, as they say.
They certainly do, CJ.
Never outstay your doodah.
Absolutely, CJ.
Neither Mrs. CJ nor I has ever outstayed our doodah.
Yes. Ah, Jimmy.
Well, Reggie, this is it?
Yes, Jimmy. What on earth's the gun for?
Keep it at bedside. Violent world, collapsing civilization, any swine attacks me, gets it where it hurts.
Now, what are you going to do now, Jimmy? Join the Foreign Legion?
No fear, foreigners can't fight. Theory. Good cook, bad soldier. Your average Frenchie, magnificent coq au vin, come the hostilities, pushes off to Vichy. High ties, tanks with 4 gears, all reverse, pasta magnifica. English, spotted dick and watery greens fight till they drop. Reason, nothing to live for. Talking too much, vain attempt to hide emotion, typically British.
No, not at all, Jimmy, not at all. Well, it's a jolly interesting theory, Jimmy. Very good. Yes, what will you do now, then?
Well, an old pal of mine, Nigel Ginger Carstairs.
Oh, Jimmy.
Sound Cove, top drawer, and owns Chairlift, Switzerland, wants me to go in with him. Good prospects. Chairlifts are on the up and up.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that one, Jimmy.
Me too, Reggie. Reggie.
Jimmy. Carry on. I can't bear any more of these farewells. How long will it be before I see that proud, honest English face again? 10 seconds.
Pardon?
Nothing, Jimmy, nothing. Yes?
I just wondered, odd bit of food going backshe, odd egg, crust, that sort of caper, iron rations for journey, a bit of a cock-up on the catering front.
Sorry, Jimmy, no can do. Roger Wilco and out. Yes.
No, suppose you wouldn't have. Hard times, eh?
Yes.
Ah, well. Chin-chin.
Yes. Perrin's A Blueprint for a Better World by Reginald Perrin. Oh, rubbish. Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy, no! For God's sake, take what you like, take it.
Quiet, Reggie.
Well, this is it.
It certainly is. You're sorry you called him Reggie now?
No fear.
And what will you do?
There are jobs for us in the old family firm in Haverfordwest. Our wandering days are over.
We see you one day, huh?
Oh, yes, we must.
Super!
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. See you soon.
I shall take up the reins of estate agency once again. But I regret not one moment of the events that have transpired. Frankly, I was becoming a bit of a bore. Without you, Reggie, not forgetting you, mother-in-law, I would have gone on and on, slowly but steadily ossifying. And I would have ended up as pomposity personified. A dream is over, Reggie. But because of that dream, reality can never be quite the same again.
I'm glad you haven't ended up as pomposity personified, Tom.
We won't hang about. I don't like goodbyes. I'm not a goodbye person.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I fail to see the point in protracted goodbyes. I like to say goodbye and get it over with. It may be a fault, but that's the way I am. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Darling, how did you get on?
Oh, absolutely splendidly, darling. The world is full of vacancies for people like me. Amazing opening for washed-up executive. Yes, geriatrics electronics requires unemployed post-menopausal loony. Previous sackings of advantage, bonuses for moxiocydes. Yes, the successful candidate will have frayed trouser bottoms, anxious eyes, and at least 3 major career cock-ups. Now I see the table is laid for another luxurious meal. What masterpiece of international haute cuisine are we having tonight?
Black pudding ragu.
Oh, black pudding ragu, yum, yum. Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Does it sound as bad as that?
No, it's not that, darling. It's just that I've brought you such trouble, haven't I?
Don't be silly, darling. I regret nothing.
Je ne regrette rien, the Edith Piaf of Leibniz Drive.
Now, something may turn up tomorrow.
No, darling, nothing will turn up tomorrow. Darling, something has turned up. Listen. From the personnel manager, Amalgamated Aerosols. Dear Mr. Perrin, no doubt you have heard of us. No, I haven't. As you are almost certainly aware, we are one of the fastest growing companies in the highly profitable growth industry of aerosols. We produce both the can and the contents. How exciting. We are known equally for industrial chemicals, insecticides, furniture polishers and hair lacquers, whilst our air fresheners and deodorants are experiencing the sweet smell of success. Oh, dear. As you can see, we are also not without a sense of humour. Well, we'll discuss that one later. We feel that the man who masterminded Grot and Perrins must have ideas to offer the world of aerosols. It must be mad. Perhaps you would care to telephone my secretary to fix an appointment. Yours sincerely, James A. Fennell, personnel manager. Ah, wonder how they heard of me, darling.
Well, they did. That's what matters.
Yes, mind you, Amalgamated Aerosols.
Sound confident and decisive,
yes.
Reggie. Show them who's master.
Yes, I will. Mr. Fennell, secretary, please. Thank you. Confident, decisive. Fennell, secretary. Reginald Perrin here. I have a letter from Mr. Fennell, wishes to see me. I'm just thumbing through my diary here. I see I can fit you in either Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon. The later in the afternoon, the better, particularly if it's Wednesday. Right. Splendid. Thank you. Bye. Seeing Mr. Fennell Thursday morning, 9:30. Bonjour. Oh, bonjour.
Bienvenue à Londres.
Oh, merci bien.
Asseyez-vous.
Oh, merci mille fois. I can play this sort of executive game till the Vashes come home.
Est-ce qui vous fumez?
Merci, non, je ne fume pas.
Bon.
Bon, très bon.
Maintenant l'affaire.
Ah, oui.
Le ton et le courant de la mer
Oui.
tendent peu sombre.
I'm sorry, je ne comprends pas the last little bit. You got to finish with the last little bit.
Time and tide.
Wait for no man.
Wait for no
Got
man.
it, yes. Jolly good.
You're English.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's absolutely certain, no doubt about it.
Aren't you Monsieur Duvavier?
No, I'm Monsieur Perrin. Mr. Perrin.
Hell.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's not your fault. I've been given the wrong file. Why the hell did you answer me in French?
I thought it was some sort of executive game.
What do you want to see me about?
And I thought you wanted to see me.
Well, you see, I'm a bit stymied without the file.
Yes.
But what do I want to see you about?
But I presume from your letter you were planning to offer me a job.
You must be the bod that FJ wants to see.
FJ?
Yes, he's our managing director. Why?
Your managing director's called FJ?
Yes, why?
No, nothing, just nothing.
Perrin! Ross!
Yes, that's right.
Oh, of course, you must be the bod FJ wants to see. Now,
but-
why didn't you say so?
I didn't know I was the bod FJ wanted to see.
Oh, yes, FJ seems to think you're just the bod we need.
Well, I'd certainly like to work in a high-growth, rapid-yield, multifaceted industry like aerosols.
Say that guff for FJ. Straight through the door.
All right, merci bien. I mean, through here.
Yes.
Right. FJ.
Go! Perrin, welcome. I believe you know my brother, C.
Good heavens! You are CJ's brother.
Oh, yes. I didn't get where I am today without...
My God, you say that as well?
No, that's just my little joke. I'm very different from C. Do sit down.
Oh, thank you.
Good gimmick, eh? C copied it. He never really carried it through. My brother's too soft.
Soft?
All mouth and no trousers. You weren't taken in. You weren't frightened by his manner, I hope.
Frightened by him? Good Lord, no. Pull the other one.
Now, I am hard.
I see.
Cigar? Lighter? Ashtray? Thoroughly discomfited, the hopeful employee quakes, eh?
Absolutely.
You fancy working here?
I'd certainly like to work in a highly growth, rapid yield, multifaceted industry like aerosol.
Yeah. Save that gup for Fennel.
Yes, I've seen Mr. Fennel.
Oh, you've seen Fennel, eh? Nozzles!
I beg your pardon.
Nozzles! Your views on! Think on your feet!
I'd rather think sitting down. It's all the same to you. Nozzles, yes, they're the thing on the top of air fresheners. You can never see the arrow properly. You always point it the wrong way, get a knife full of air freshener.
I like a man who can think on his feet. You and your good lady must come to Leatherhead someday and have dinner with me and my good lady.
Very good of you, FJ.
Mrs. FJ cooks an amazing lobster thermostat.
Oh, really? That sounds amazing.
Yes, you have to be very careful at what temperature you serve it, hence the name.
Really?
No.
What?
There's no such thing as lobster thermostat, it's lobster thermidor.
Yes, I know that.
Well, why the hell didn't you say so? Because you thought I was a pretentious, ignorant oaf who'd got it wrong.
That's it, exactly.
You fell headlong into my executive trap.
Yes, I certainly did, FJ.
I don't like being called a pretentious, ignorant oaf.
And I'm sorry about that, FJ. FJ, may I ask you a question?
Yeah?
Did CJ recommend me, FJ?
Yes.
Good God. I mean, GG. I mean, yes.
Fennel, I've got your chap Perrin here, Fennel. Oh, you thought he was my chap, did you? Well, he's your chap, I assure you. What do you think of him? Huh? Oh. 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 Well, I happen to think he has a flair for unusual invention and is just the man for us. Oh, you agree? Good, yeah. Well, it's your decision, Fennel. I hope you're right. Goodbye, Fennel. You start on Monday fortnight. You'll be working in our air freshener and deodorant division. Goodbye, Perrin. All right.
Briefcase?
Thank you, darling.
Umbrella?
Thank you, darling.
Have a good day at the office.
I won't. Oh, God. Do you, Reginald Perrin, take British Rail's Southern region for your awful dreaded life? For better, for worse, for fuller, for dirtier, in lateness and in cancellation till retirement or phase redundancy, do you part? I do. I have to. Place this ring of dirt around your neck, it will be there every day. Oh, God! Sorry. Good morning, Miss... I don't even know what my job is. But only another 7 hours, 59 minutes to go. Come in. Oh. Oh, thank you.
I'm Iris Hoddle. I'm your secretary.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Capebread's taken your in and out trays, I'm afraid.
Oh.
He's been transferred to canisters. He shouldn't have taken them, they're like gold, but that's Mr. Capebread for you. Anyway, I've put through an F1765, so fingers crossed.
Yes, yes. Oh, we keep everything crossed. Nothing, doesn't matter. No.
It's coffee.
No, no, it isn't. No. I don't see anything on the door, my name, or I mean, Reginald Perrin, or sales area executive, or deputy, or what I mean is I don't know what my exact title is.
Quite honestly, Mr. Perrin, they haven't even told me what you are.
Well, if they haven't told you, why should they bother telling me? Yes, quite understandable. Good. Yes. Incidentally, if it's any interest, my train was 17 minutes late due to passengers boarding and alighting. Very attractive, but not very bright. Nothing, doesn't matter.
If you'd like a notice put on your door, I can ask CJ.
CJ? You mean FJ, don't you?
No, FJ's managing director. CJ is head of our department.
You mean CJ's my immediate boss?
Oh, yes, he's just started here too. Oh, do you know him?
Slightly.
Morning, Reggie.
Oh, morning.
I'm in the next office. We can use the adjoining door.
Oh, absolutely splendid, CJ. Excuse me.
Accident?
Coffee.
Oh, good, good. Sit down.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I leave all that to F. These childish pranks seem to amuse him. Did he pull his lobster thermostat stunt?
Yes, he did.
Pathetic power seems to make some people behave very foolishly, Reggie.
It certainly does, CJ.
Adjoining offices, eh?
Yes, splendid, CJ.
We can be in and out like lamb's tails.
Absolutely marvellous, CJ.
But not in each other's pockets.
Oh, no, definitely not in each other's pockets, CJ. CJ, might I ask you one trifling detail about my job?
Certainly.
What is it?
Oh, didn't they tell you?
No.
Typical. You're my think tank.
Think tank?
Yes. CJ on red. Send in Muscroft and Roswell. I've stuck my neck out over you, Reggie.
Oh.
F, I said, You always promised me that if things went wrong, there'd be a niche for me in Aerosol House. I preferred to go my own way, I said, but now I'm prepared to take that niche on one condition. What condition's that, see? He inquired if I said I want Reggie Perrin as my think tank.
That's very kind of you, see.
I was your boss, then you were my boss, now I'm your boss again, but I haven't got you here in order to gloat. That's not the CJ way. Reggie, do you remember that exotic ices project all that time ago at Sunshine Dessert?
Oh, good heavens, am I likely to forget it?
I like your attitude.
Yes, you want me to do the same with aerosols, don't you?
You're the shrewd one,
Yes.
Reggie. The world of aerosols and air fresheners is in the doldrums.
Yes, you want new smells, strawberry, raspberry, lychee.
I like your thinking.
Yes, yes.
Come! Well, you must go. Morning, Roswell. From now on, you take your instructions from Mr. Perrin here.
Marvellous.
Terrific.
Oh, my God.
It's all systems go on the exotic air fresheners. The world is our oyster. You can have the spices of the Orient and the wild flowers of the Andes, and between us we shall turn a mundane visit into the washroom into a sensual wonderland. This is the big one.
Marvellous.
Terrific.
Oh, my God.
Every dog has his day.
Marvellous.
Terrific. That's all, gentlemen. Stay behind, Reggie.
Marvellous.
Terrific. Reggie.
Yes.
I don't want any funny business.
Funny business, CJ?
You've been on a switchback of fate. You were discontented. You thought there was a greener hill far away with grass on the other side, and you went in search of it, and you found there isn't a greener hill far away with grass on the other side.
Yes, I realise there isn't a green hill far away on the other side.
You've returned a wiser and better man, and that's an order.
Very well, CJ.
I want you to familiarise yourself with the state of play, odour-wise.
Yes.
There's a smelling in Boreham Wood tomorrow.
Smelling in Boreham Wood.
I like your attitude.
Thank you, CJ.
Edrich from Nozzles can take you in his car.
Edrich.
Amidst all the twists and turns of our entangled fates, Reggie, I hope that we've learned to live and work together, and how to employ patience and understanding and tolerance and kindness.
I certainly hope so, CJ.
Reggie,
CJ.
we aren't one of those dreadful firms that thinks a man on the downward slope when he starts spilling coffee down his crutch. Goodbye, Reggie.
Briefcase?
Thank you, darling.
Umbrella?
Thank you, darling.
Have a good day at the smelling.
I won't. I certainly won't. Mustn't arrive at the smelling. Roll on deodorants. I say roll on, that's what they must have said in the bad old pre-aerosol days. Roll on deodorants. You know, that they used to say in the army, roll on demob. Only now there is a product actually called a roll on deodorant, you see. It's a sort of play on words. You know, roll on, it doesn't really matter, I just thought Oh, God. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the procedure is very simple.
Marvellous.
Terrific. All you do is you enter the smell-proof booth.
Marvellous.
Terrific. The procedure is very simple. You enter the smell-proof booth. And then you mark each smell out of 10, all right, for strength, pleasantness, originality, durability, penetration, and consumer appeal, all right? But above all, you must say what each smell reminds you of.
Marvellous.
Terrific. Thank you very much. Right, I'll set the ball smelling. Yeah, I'll set the ball smelling. Why did I do it?
Briefcase?
Thank you, darling.
Umbrella?
Thank you, darling.
Have a good day at the office.
I won't. Goodbye, darling. Oh, why did I do it? Why? Sorry.
Something rather extraordinary seems to have happened at the smelling.
How extraordinary, CJ.
Normally, nothing extraordinary happens at a smelling, but yesterday it did. Cigar.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you, CJ.
The computer has processed the results of the smelling. Exactly. As you so rightly say, Now, this is what smell number 1 reminded its smellers of. 5 people, mountains, 4 people, snow, 3 people, fresh water, 2 people, large forest, 1 person, Bolivian unicyclist jockstrap.
This is extraordinary, C.J.
Smell number 2. 9 people, herbs. 1 each for lavender, thyme, marjoram, spice factory, heather, and Bolivian unicyclist jockstrap.
This is astonishing, C.J.
Smell number 3, a greater degree of unanimity.
Good.
14 people, roses.
Splendid.
But 1 person, Bolivian unicyclist jockstrap.
I can hardly credit this, C.J.
Same sorry story for all 10 smells.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I didn't get where I am today by everything smelling of Bolivian unicyclist jockstrap.
Finish the thought, C.J.
There will be an investigation.
Yes, C.J.
Who will lead that
I've
investigation?
no idea, C.J.
You, Reggie.
Me!
You, this is the big one. Goodbye, Reggie.
Goodbye, C.J.
Reggie.
C.J.
Be thorough. Leave no worm unturned.
C.J., I'll find out who did this if it's the last thing I do.
I like your attitude.
Thank you, C.J. Goodbye. He knows, and he knows that I know he knows. I might as well be hung for a sheep as a baking tin. A baking tin, a lamb. A lamb might as well have a sheep as a lamb. Come in, would you please, Miss... come in, would you please? Sit down, Miss Kettle.
Hoddle.
I'm sorry, yes. Take a saucepan, Miss Hoddle.
Saucepan, Mr. Perrin.
I'm sorry. Take a letter, Miss Kettle.
Hoddle.
Hoddle. I'm sorry, I seem to be calling everything by the name of kitchen utensils. I'll try and stop it. Take this letter to all present yesterday at the colander.
Colander?
Not the colander, no. To all present at the smelling yesterday. All present at the smelling. Somebody at the smelling wrote down that every air freshener smelt of a Bolivian unicyclist jockstrap. After considerable research, I have discovered who this idiot was. It was me. I did it. And not only did I do it, I'm glad I did it. And I will now tell you why I did it, and I choose my words very carefully. I did it because I find the whole thing absolutely fish slice. I will go further than that. I find it utterly and totally egg whisk. I'll get that radioed off, will you please, Miss Hoddle, and distribute it to all departments of the kitchen. Thank you. Miss Hoddle, this is Reginald Perrin. Would you... on the phone. Would you please look up the times of trains to the Dorset coast? Thank you.